Hi, everybody. We are live on the DAF Media Network. High school varsity girls soccer here from the Darien Ice House. Had a thrilling first game. Boys hockey, Darien beating Hamden in a big non-conference matchup early in the season, 3-1. And here we go. It's Darien and the combined team of Ridgefield and Danbury. Damian Andrew alongside Dan Toscano joining us. The last time Dan and I were on a broadcast together, Darien was winning its third straight state championship over Suffield. And Dan, welcome in once again. Glad to have you with us.
Thanks, Damian. Glad to be here tonight.
Exciting times here. The home opener, actually not the home opener, but a big conference matchup for the Darien girls hockey team as they are off to a 2-0 start. 9-1, they beat Hamden, and they beat Wilton 8-0. So the goals have come in abundance for the Blue Wave girls hockey team.
Yeah, this will be a good test for them tonight. I'd say the first real test on the young season for the Darien team. In their first couple of games, they got out to early leads and just ran the table, and were really relatively untested. I think this game tonight, this Ridgefield-Danbury team has been good thus far in the season, so they have high expectations.
And that is a goal for the Blue Wave.
I'm not sure who got that down on the far end of the ice.
We will have to wait for the public address announcer to let us know who scored that goal, but it is a goal for Darien, and they are up 1-0. We want to apologize. We do not have our clock working tonight at the bottom of your screen, as we usually do. Our debut hockey effort here on the DAF Media Network, 12:46 remaining so in the first period, so we will update you with the time, and that puck is covered up by Hallie Kreppen, so it was Colleen Cassidy credited for the Darien goal, the junior. Hallie Kreppen, I mentioned, the Darien goalie, the junior, had 20 saves in that state championship win over Suffield and was named most outstanding player of the state tournament. And here we go. Darien in the home whites with the blue pants, moving from left to right on your screen, and Ridgefield in the black sweaters with the orange trim, moving from right to left. 1-0 on a Colleen Cassidy goal here.
So, Damian, you mentioned Cassidy and Kreppen, two juniors on this team. One difference with this team this year will be relative depth. There's only two seniors on the squad.
Yep.
So they're very light in the senior class, but very, very deep team at the junior year level and also the sophomore year level. So a lot of returning players who had a big role in that state championship last year. Returning this year, three of the captains this year, juniors, very unusual.
Yep.
So in a sense, they're a young team, but in the sense that matters, they're a very experienced team.
Well, as Bill Kirby said during the men's broadcast before this one, as Darien's boys team has a number of underclassmen on their team, once you put on that sweater, you just got to go out and prove yourself, and it doesn't really matter what year you are. You're playing for a quality program.
A lot of early pressure here by Darien down at the far end of the rink.
Darien attacking here as Ridgefield tries to clear. I said it's a combined team, Ridgefield and Danbury. There are two players from Danbury High School on the ice tonight. We want to make that clear as Ridgefield on the attack. Darien trying to clear it out. And another shot there by Darien. And now we're going the other way with Ridgefield. Puck up against the board. Carolyn Clark.
Well, the Ridgefield pressure paid off on that rebound, got it over the shoulder of Hallie's. Not much she could do there. She was relatively defenseless in front of the net with 3 Ridgefield skaters there trying to find a rebound. And Ridgefield's evened the score at 1-1 here with just about 10 minutes left to go in the first period.
And I believe that was Zella Ertl, number 13 for Ridgefield, scoring. I stepped away for a minute. Apologize. 9:58 left in the first period. And there is still no score registered on the scoreboard here at the Darien Ice House, as we've got a whistle. And Dan, that was called a goal, correct? It is still not registered on the scoreboard.
It sure did. They're busy getting the music right between whistles.
It's 1-1. And it was Ertl who scored it. It's 1-1 now in this one. So only the second goal given up this season, the young season, for the Darien Blue Wave. Of course, Darien coached by longtime head coach Jamie Tropsa, who does such a terrific job with the program, and Lauren Gibbs is the head coach for Ridgefield-Danbury. Damian Andrew, Dan Toscano joining you. Thanks for joining us on the DAF Media Network as we are streaming live the Darien Blue Wave and the Ridgefield-Danbury game here this evening from the Darien Ice House. I want to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew, all high school students. Aiden Maniscalco is our director in this game. Thomas Kiernan back for double duty doing instant replay. Graydon Overbeck, Sam Cragen, who did such a great job on camera one in the boys game, and Chris Eggs Benedict. Katie Duggan manning camera one in this one. And the puck here in the Darien zone.
A Darien team bunched up here early. I'm sure the coaches will be talking to them about that between shifts. We have 4 people chasing the puck, which means there are 4 skaters for Ridgefield wide open.
Of course, both of these teams made the FCIAC. Both of these teams made the FCIAC tournament a year ago. Greenwich ended up winning its 2nd straight conference championship, and both of these teams figure to be in the mix again. I talked to Darien head coach Jamie Tropsa the other day, and he said this will be a good early season test for us, this Ridgefield team. Ridgefield's 1-0-1 on the young season. They beat Mercy 2-0, and they skated to a 2-2 tie with Fairfield. 7:26 remaining in the first period, the opening period here at the Darien Ice House. Good crowd on hand for this one. As I mentioned at the outset, Darien coming off 3 straight state titles in the Connecticut High School Girls Hockey Association. Last year they beat Suffield 5-2 to win it all. Caitlin Chan scored the first goal of that state championship. So we'll have a face-off here in the Darien zone. Ridgefield with the puck in the neutral zone. As the Tigers look to attack here, Darien clears it out. Catherine Martin, the sophomore. Kit Eriks fighting for that puck in the corner. Eriks, such a speedy skater for Darien. And here comes Ridgefield going the other way. Puck kicked in front of the Darien goal, and it's cleared away by the Wave. Catherine Martin dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. Fresh legs on the ice for Ridgefield. 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Tied at 1. And of course, Darien has another big one in conference coming up Monday night here at the Ice House against the New Canaan Rams. That one's always special. Nice pass by Ridgefield in front of the Darien goal. And the Blue Wave able to clear it again. So Ridgefield here, Dan, putting some pressure on that Darien Blue Wave defense in this first period. Yeah,
this power play has looked pretty strong. They've had the puck down here. They've had some chances. Darien teams thus far have been able to control the play here and get the puck out of the zone. About 20 seconds left on this penalty.
Yep, Ridgefield on the power play, so have the advantage. Kate Bellissimo, the sophomore, dumps it into the Ridgefield zone. Bellissimo, such a talented athlete, plays multiple sports at Darien High School. Here comes the Wave. Kate Drugan gets a shot off and the save by Ridgefield.
I think this year you'll see our defensemen coming up the ice and entering the offensive zone and trying to take part in goal scoring. There you saw a great shot by the junior Kate Drugan. Very juicy rebound there in front, no one there to finish off the goal. But you'll see a lot more of that with Catherine Martin, Kate Drugan now in their Drugan's in her junior year, Catherine Martin in her sophomore year. They're fast skaters, they're strong, and you can expect to see them heading to the net quite a bit this year.
So 4 minutes remaining in this opening period here as the Ridgefield goalie covers it up. And we're going to take a look at the save here by Ridgefield on the Drugan shot. Nice stop. And here comes Darien going the other way. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first period, tied at 1. Catherine Martin comes back onto the ice for the Blue Wave. And puck's covered up by the Ridgefield goalie. 3:20 remaining in the first period. Damian Andrew, Dan Toscano, thanks for joining us on the DAF Media Network. Another shot there by Darien. Nell Niffen with the shot for the Blue Wave. Puck on along the far boards here.
Yeah, key.
Nice centering pass that time.
A really great shot and a nice save.
And a nice save by the Ridgefield goalie. Nice shot by Darien's Shea Vandenbroek, the senior. One of the captains. Wears that C on her sweater. Vandenbroek, another multi-sport athlete, of course played for the Darien field hockey team in the fall. So an evenly played game here thus far in the first period. Under 3 minutes remaining, tied at 1. Puck along the boards as Darien continues to attack. Tough angle there, that shot.
Again, really good
by
pressure
Cassidy.
here. Good puck movement. It's the key to keeping the offensive pressure up, is to keep that puck moving. Don't keep it on your stick very long. Move it around, find the open player, get shots, and crash the net. As you see here, another one. Another good scoring opportunity. Excuse me, Dan.
Puck in front of that Ridgefield goal.
That's very, very good Darien pressure here. If they keep this up, that puck's going to find its way to the back of the net eventually.
Martin throws it on goal.
No opportunity for Ridgefield to change here with the puck down there so long.
And a line change for Darien. Fresh legs on the ice. 1:56, the stoppage in play. We are tied at 1. Want to give a shout out to our DAF media production crew, Aiden Maniscalco, our director, Thomas Kiernan, our instant replay operator, Katie Duggan, camera 1. Chris Eggs-Benedict has been doing a little bit of everything tonight for DAF Media. Graydon Overbeck, Sam Cragen, and John Reynolds. Cast of thousands
quite a
for
staff.
this production. 1:49 left in the first period. We are tied at 1. And want to thank you for watching us live on the DAF Media Network. Kendall Mountain is the Ridgefield goalie, and if there is a more fitting name for a goalie, that would be it. Kendall Mountain, love that name, and she has done a good job thus far for Ridgefield-Danbury. 1:15 left in the first period. Ridgefield on the attack here, taken away by CeCe Stein. Along the boards in the corner, near corner here, left side. Stein with it again behind the Darien net. Lucy Edwards over to Kelly Raymond. And here comes Darien. Raymond tries to get off a shot, but it's blocked. Raymond the rebound, shot wide of the far post. Here's Martin with the puck in the neutral zone. She brings it across the blue line, taken away by Ridgefield.
You saw Catherine was heading right to the net there, as we talked about earlier. Expect to see a lot of that from our defensemen, particularly the first line of Catherine Martin, Kate Trugan.
Block by Kelligan. Jane Kelligan, the sophomore. And that'll do it for the opening period here. We are tied at 1. We've got a good one from the Darien Ice House on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. So glad to be able to bring you this live stream of varsity girls hockey here in Darien, Connecticut on a night, Dan Toscano, where it's colder in here than it is outside. Temperatures got to 50 degrees, believe it or not, this afternoon.
They sure did. I brought the coat in with me. We're up top high where it's kind of warm, but we got the windows open so we can hear the game, and hopefully you can hear us as well too.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more live hockey here on the DAF Media Network. We are back here live on the DAF Media Network. The second period is underway. Damian Andrew, Dan Toscano joining you. Thanks for joining us. High school varsity girls soccer, or hockey rather, in the FCIAC. And Darien in the home whites taking on Ridgefield, and the Blue Wave will be skating from right to left here in the second period. Ridgefield will be skating left to right. Tied at 1 as Colleen Cassidy with the Darien goal, and Zella Ertl, the junior, number 13 for Ridgefield, with their goal. Darien looking to improve to 3-0, coming off wins over Hamden and Wilton. Actually, that's the Wilton-Norwalk-McMahon combined team. Darien has outscored its first two opponents 17-1. An icing call here, so there'll be a face-off in the Darien zone. 14:06 remaining, tied at 1. Damian Andrew, Dan Toscano joining you. Darien, of course, coached by Jamie Tropsa, and Blue Wave win the face-off, and here they come.
Well, they dropped 2 consecutive icings here, so they got to do a little bit better job getting the puck over the red line before they're dumping it in deep.
Bellissimo tracking down that puck. She is so fast, both on skates and off of them. So another...
I don't know if the refs didn't expect someone to get down there in time, but she was definitely
close.
First in line for that. So
Yeah.
I was expecting them to wave it off, but they didn't. Here we got a penalty coming up. The finger point by the ref. The gloves in the air. I didn't do anything by the Ridgefield player.
Actually, this is going to be on Darien, I believe.
Oh, you're right.
It's going to be on Darien, so it'll be Kate Bellissimo.
Yeah, it looked like a trip there.
Yep, heading to the penalty box, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off for Darien. Here's Ridgefield with a player advantage here. They're skating 5-on-4 for the next minute 50 seconds. We'll keep you updated on that penalty. And Darien able to clear here. Just underway in the second period, tied at 1.
The Darien team has 2 good things going for it, in my opinion. On the PK, One of which is it's a defensive-minded team. They're very, very strong defensively, and as you look last year and early in the season, the low goals against, would attest to that. The other thing is, and you can watch it here, the forecheck for this team has always been very strong. And the best way to neutralize a power play is to keep the puck down in your offensive zone any way you can. And our players are generally pretty good 1-on-2, 1-on-3, just trying to kill time like you're seeing here with Nell Niffen. She's been controlling that puck down here for probably about 20, 25 seconds, and the penalty is just eroding as we speak. Here she is again. Took it away. I think Nell's controlled this puck for about a minute. That's going to get a pat in the back when she gets back to the bench.
And here comes Ridgefield. Evelyn Heidi. And she's just a freshman. And that is a goal for Darien. Number 14, Caitlin Chan scores for the Blue Wave.
You know, there's nothing better than a shorthanded goal, a shorty as we call it.
And we're going to take another look, Dan. I know you can't see this, but Caitlin Chan skates in. Little backhanded goal, puts it in the back of the net.
So I'm replaying it in my mind.
Sorry about that. I know we've got some new bells and whistles for our live streams this year. Instant replay being one of them.
The thing that was really great about that situation was, when she came in and created the turnover, you saw that burst of speed that she has, and she brings that from her figure skating expertise. So she got a little bit of an advancement, and then she completely fooled the goalie with that deke, and then just slipped it right on the short side. Really, really great shorthanded goal.
And I want to make a correction. Puck in front of the Ridgefield goal. I said Evelyn Heidi moments ago, number 8. That's actually number 8 for Darien. I was referring to Emily Stefanelli, number 8 for Ridgefield, the sophomore. Heidi, a freshman. So it's 2-1 Darien now after the Chan goal. And as I mentioned in the first period, Caitlin Chan had the first goal in that state championship win over Suffield at Bennett Rink.
Damien, I've seen a lot of these kids skate already this season in the preseason action with the Ice Cats. Most of these young women played on that U16 team. A couple of them, the freshmen on the U14 team. And a few of these players have really made big strides from last year. You're going to see a different performance out of several of them, and we'll highlight them as the game goes on. But Caitlin Chan is certainly one of them. She's always been known for her goal scoring and her speed, and she's added a couple of elements this season that's making her, quite frankly, a high recruit.
Here comes Darien. Cassidy skates in, can't get a shot off.
Well, that was really great defense there by the Ridgefield player. I think that was Katie Rector there, who's got the puck now. I think she got between Cassidy and the net and stayed there, kept her balance, and she must be a pretty strong kid to stave off Cassidy, who's a pretty strong young lady herself.
Puck in front of the Ridgefield net. Some physical play.
Yeah, it's a really, really great scoring opportunity by Lucy Edwards there. A real nice shot on net, and then a good job trying to draw a penalty with very little contact, to be honest with you.
By the way, we have been back to even strength now for a while. 9:41 remaining in the second period. Period number 2. It's 2-1 Darien, thanks to goals by Colleen Cassidy and Caitlin Chan. Here's Vandenbroek, skates in, just scoots wide of the near post. Puck in front of the net. Vandenbroek trying to get off a shot. She whiffs on it. CC Stein takes a tumble. Vandenbroek in front. And a nice stop there as the puck deflected by Kendall Mountain, the Ridgefield goalie.
Nell Niffen controlling the puck again, as we were talking about on the penalty kill.
Here's Vandenbroek behind the net, sets up, looking for someone in front, brings it out. Puck in front, and that is a goal, Darien, as Nell Niffen is there, puts the backhander between the pipes, and it's 3-1 Blue Wave.
So a pretty goal there off the rebound. You know, Nell credited with the goal, but the person who created the goal, who really deserves the credit there, is Shea Vandenbroek. Controlling the puck, patient, waiting for the opportunity for one of her teammates to get in front to slide the puck over there. Really, really nice fundamental hockey, and a 3-1 Darien lead here with just under 9 minutes to go in the second period.
Well said on Vandenbroek. Very active on that sequence. 8:33 remaining in the second period. Darien has extended its lead. 2 goals here in period number 2. Chan and Niffen.
Rare turnover there by Catherine Martin, the defensive end. I hope you saw it, because you won't see too many of those this season. That should be an icing here. Both teams got a fresh set of skaters out there, resulting in an icing.
So we'll have a face-off here in the Ridgefield zone. And we're going to have a penalty on Ridgefield, number 11, Kira Signorelli, the junior.
Yeah, a little slash on the wrist over, just on the weak side of the goal here. Referee was right behind it. Ridgefield's taking a timeout. I think they're a little worried that with this penalty kill staring them down, they don't want to see this game get out of hand. It's already 3-1, and they know how potent this Darien offense can be. They want to keep this a game as long as they can.
Coach Gibbs talking things over with her group.
I imagine this conversation is really about 2 or 3 basics on the penalty kill, what you have to do. Let's keep it simple. Let's clear the puck anytime we can get our stick on it. And we'll send one person in to forecheck and try to kill some time.
We take a look at the Darien huddle right there. Blue Wave in control here, 3-1, 7:25 left in the second period. Ridgefield with a timeout. And we are just about ready to resume live hockey.
Did not really appear like the Darien bench was talking a whole lot of strategy. I think there was more of a discussion about the proper way to dance to this song. As I'm watching Kate Bellissimo doing an outstanding job down there.
I think you're right.
I think Jamie came over and said, dance all you want, but put the puck in the net.
So here we go, face off here. And puck scoots into the neutral zone as Drugan over to Bellissimo, back to Drugan.
Boy, just real good passing here. Patience, move the puck around, find the open player.
Martin was trying to find Vandenbroek. She has it now along the far boards. There's Martin, goes high, rebound. Here's Vandenbroek, curls, tries to curl it in, and it sails wide of the near post.
And this is how you want your power play to be running. This is running like clockwork. Moving it around, patience, looking for the shooting lane.
Vandenbroek dumps it to Bellissimo, out to Martin.
You can hear Jamie from the bench shouting, move, move, move. He can never stand still on the power play.
Jamie Tropsa, Darien's head coach. He's coached a lot of hockey, seen a lot of hockey. Terrific guy, terrific coach. And that's covered up by Kendall Mountain as Kate Bellissimo kicked the puck to the Ridgefield goalie.
Now, if you're Coach Gibbs from Ridgefield, you're telling your players, look, we've killed almost this entire penalty. They put the pressure on, but they're doing a good job closing down the shooting lanes. And while the passing's been great and the movement's been great, there really haven't been a lot of scoring opportunities here.
Nice block by Mountain on the shot by Toscano. That would be Olivia, not Dan.
I probably would have fallen down if it were up to me.
5:30 remaining in the second period. 3-1 Darien here at the Darien Ice House. I want to thank everybody at the Ice House for being so accommodating with us tonight. Doubleheader here on the DAF Media Network. The Darien boys hockey team won its first game of the season, beating Hamden 3-1. Sean Bradley, the sophomore, a couple of goals in that one. Fresh legs on the ice for both teams here. 5:12 left in the second period, 3-1 Wave. The Darien boys team now 1-1, lost their opener to LaSalle Academy out of Rhode Island. And tonight they beat Hamden right here on their home ice. And here comes Darien, 2-on-1 situation. Nice pass. Cassidy just couldn't get a stick on it. And it's going the other way.
That was an absolutely beautiful pass. I think that was off the stick of Kelly Raymond. Just set her up well and just couldn't get her balance right to get that shot off.
And here comes Blue Wave. As Kit Eric's trying to track it down. Puck along the near boards. Cross ice. Nice defensive effort that time by Jane Kelligan.
A heck of a shot there by Shea from outside the circle. Had a good zip on it. Was headed right for the upper corner, but Kendall had that save. Saw it all the way.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the second period. 3-1 Darien. Line change for the Tigers. Here comes the Blue Wave. Nice move and a backhanded goal. And that is a goal for C.C. Stein.
That is a freshman. Did you see the move? Did
Yep.
you see the patience?
Yep.
Get the goalie out of position, fake the shot, bring it back, and just drop it home.
Nice job on the instant replay there. Another backhanded goal on the deke like you talked about earlier. Nice move by Stein. That was almost a mirror image as the Chan, the way she scored that goal.
Yeah, well, you know, these players talk on the bench, and they see that deke move works, and they're going to keep trying it until she gets over and doesn't fall for the deke and makes the save.
4-1 Darien, 3:40 remaining in the second period. Blue Wave in control of this one right now. It was 1-1 early on, but Darien has scored 3 unanswered goals.
And when you think about it, most of the offensive pressure this period was down here at our end of the ice in the Darien offensive zone. And Hallie's looking a little bored down there right now.
Hallie Kreppen has not seen a lot of action. The Darien goalie, who was the most outstanding player in the state tournament a year ago.
You know, it's difficult to be a goalie on a team like this where, you know, the first 2 games, she wasn't challenged very much. Or a game like this where you spend 10, 12 minutes of a period without a whole lot of action. How you stay fresh, how you stay ready, because all of a sudden when that 2-on-1 or that breakaway comes, you know, you've got to be game ready. And Hallie does a wonderful, wonderful job staying fresh, staying focused, and being in the game even if there's not a lot of action down at that end. Here comes the wraparound. Good puck movement here. Get it across. There you go.
And that is another goal for the Blue Wave. I believe that was deflected in by Kate Bellissimo. The shot by Catherine Martin from the point, and then Bellissimo deflects it in. Is that the way you saw it, Dan?
That's the way I saw it. I'm not sure how the referees saw it. I'm not sure if they were in position to see. It actually, I don't know if we have the close replay on that, but what I saw was it coming off the leg of Bellissimo.
In the next stoppage, we'll play it again.
All right, we're going to go to the videotape in a minute and figure out exactly who deserved that goal, regardless of who gets it on the score sheet. But Darien's trying to put this game away here in the second period.
There's Ridgefield now in their offensive zone. It's taken away by Darien's Sarah Hearns, another freshman. A lot of new names on this team, as you mentioned. All right, so they do give the goal to Catherine Martin.
I'm going to contest that one. We'll settle the bet on the replay.
I thought Bellissimo deflected it in. But Catherine Martin gets the goal. The shot from the point, good. And it's 5-1 Blue Wave. Minute 10 remaining in the second period. Damian Andrew, Dan Toscano joining you. Thanks for joining us. Here comes Darien again. And a nice stop that time by Mountain on the Kelly Raymond shot. Puck in front, Raymond diving for it, and it's covered up by Mountain. So let's take a look at that goal again, as we're going to see the shot here. And maybe not. It was a tough angle there for that, but it looked like maybe it didn't touch the stick of Bellissimo. So regardless, Catherine Martin will go down as the goal scorer in the official scorebook. And a face-off here in the Ridgefield zone. Puck's behind the net. Nice block by Martin. Wraparound shot there by Kelly Raymond.
Well, one thing we know about this Darien team is 5-1 lead or 0-0 score, they play the same. There's less than a minute here. You can see the pressure they're trying to apply in their offensive zone before this period ends. I'd love to get one more.
And we're approaching the end of the second period, under 20 seconds remaining. Shot sails over the crossbar. Here's Raymond in the corner fighting for the puck.
Really nice attempt there on the wraparound.
And that will do it for the second period. As it comes to an end, Darien 4 unanswered goals in the second period. And they lead after 2, 5-1. More live hockey after this break. We'll be back on the DAF Media Network. We are back here live on the DAF Media Network. Damian Andrew alongside Dan Toscano. Varsity girls hockey here. Darien leads 5-1 at the Darien Ice House. Shout out to our production crew, Aiden Maniscalco, Thomas Kiernan, Sam Cragen, Chris Eggs Benedict, one of the great nicknames there is. And of course, Graydon Overbeck and Katie Duggan manning our camera up there at center ice. We are underway now in the third period. 5-1 Blue Wave taking on Ridgefield-Danbury. This is a Ridgefield team that did make the FCIAC tournament a year ago. Darien head coach Jamie Tropsa told me before the game that he thought this would be a good test, and the first period was an evenly contested game, tied at 1 after the first, but then Darien's offense just came alive in the second, erupting for 4 unanswered goals.
I had an opportunity between periods to get down to the...
And that is a Darien goal.
I'm not sure who got the rebound there. It might have been Lucy Edwards. They wasted no time getting the puck in the net off a rebound. It's a nice second chance opportunity there. So I was saying before that goal activity there, I had an opportunity to catch Jamie, Coach Tropsa, for just a quick 30 seconds between periods, and kind of had this look on his face. I said, well, 4 goals in a period, 5-1 lead, that's not so bad. And he looked at me and he said, we didn't play anywhere near to our potential. And he looked fairly annoyed. Is that Kelly Raymond on the goal?
Yep. Kelly Raymond on the goal. Sorry about that, Dan. I was listening to the PA announcer there. And Kelly Raymond, the assist, Kit Eriks, and it's 6-1. Darien as they score early here in the third period, 13:32 remaining in regulation from the Ice House. And here comes Darien going the other way. CeCe Stein centering pass slides by.
A really good example there again of our defense skating the puck up all the way up the ice, getting the shot on goal. Good battle along the boards there. Darien retains possession.
Under 13 minutes remaining in the third period, 6-1 Wave. Darien skating from left to right in this third period. Olivia Toscano there with the shot, sails wide of the far post. And here comes Darien as they get the puck in the Ridgefield zone and look to set something up here. Catherine Martin. Martin brings it back out. Leaves it for Caitlin Chan along the boards. And Cassidy takes a fall. Stein with the puck behind the Darien goal. Toscano. She'll come off the ice. 11:42 remaining in the third period. 6-1 Blue Wave. Thanks for watching this live stream on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation.
Darien team just seems to be a step quicker this third period. We're a couple minutes in here, about 4 minutes in, and it's been all Darien.
And Stein tracks this one down. Behind the Darien goal, she brings it out. And here comes the Wave. Puck trickles into the neutral zone, taken away by Ridgefield. Julia Zangri. Going back the other way now, Blue Wave. Shot sails wide of the near post. And that was Sydney Allen, the freshman, with that shot for the Blue Wave. Quiet in the Darien Ice House right now. Nice stop by Kreppen. Puck in the corner on the near boards. Lucy Edwards skates across the blue line. And the puck along the boards, back going the other way. A little back and forth here right now, Dan Toscano.
Yeah, Ridgefield's coming back here a little bit. They put pressure in the puck a little bit more. Their forecheck down and their end, defensive end, was pretty strong that time. Look out.
And that puck goes into, looked like it went into the Darien bench.
It sure did. It hit one of those injured players in the back, and you can see there they all have helmets on for a very good reason.
I shouldn't be laughing, but everybody is okay.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have a face-off here. Sarah Hearns, another Darien freshman. It's taken by Abby Leah, the senior. Nice stop by Mountain for Ridgefield. 9:10 remaining in the third period. Sarah Hearns dumps it into the Ridgefield zone.
So 9 freshmen I count on this
Yep.
Darien roster. Quite a contrast from the Ridgefield-Danbury team, where almost all, if not all, of their players from last year returned. So they've got maybe a little bit more experience. We've got a slightly younger team, but as I talked about earlier, you know, our sophomores and juniors have a lot of experience playing on this team the last 2
Yep.
or the last year, depending on which year they are. And 9 freshmen and quite a bit of talent there. You're seeing several of them getting significant, heavy playing time. 2 of the 4 primary defensemen being freshmen. And that's, you know, it's a little bit of a risk putting your freshmen at the defensive positions. But Jamie has a long history of doing that. And as you can see here with Stein and a couple of the other freshmen, they don't look like freshmen, even this early in the season.
Stein with a beautiful goal in the second period. Here's a face-off at center ice. Toscano along the near boards here.
You see Stein out there with Hearns now on this shift. 2 freshmen. That's Jamie's second line on defense. A couple of freshmen, but again, with the experience they have, they don't play that way.
Cassidy falls down along the near boards, but she's okay, she's up. And the shot here, nice save by Mountain. Shot from the point by Kit Eric. She let that fly. That had some heat on it, and Mountain with a nice glove save. 7:12 left in the third period. 6-1 Darien. Darien scored once in the first period. Ridgefield answered that Darien goal. Zella Ertl scoring the equalizer, and then we get into the second period. 4 unanswered goals by the Wave. and they've scored one here in the third, and that is where we stand here. Under 7 minutes remaining in the game. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network. 6-1 Darien, 6:05 remaining in the third period. And here comes Darien as they continue to attack here in this one.
So I imagine by this point in the game, with a 5-goal lead, 5 minutes left, and pretty good domination continuing, that coaches in the back of their mind somewhere are thinking ahead to Monday night's game. And one thing they're going to definitely want out of the last 5 minutes of this game is for everyone to keep playing hard, play smart, play like it's a tie game, because when they get on this ice Monday night and it's 0-0, they're going to be playing a much different team, the New Canaan squad, which itself is just absolutely stacked with players and has a really strong freshman class there. So no let up allowed in this game heading into that game Monday night.
And their head coach, Rich Bulin, has done a wonderful job with their program through the years. I've known him for the last decade plus, and he just continues to put out quality teams, as does Darien's Jamie Tropsa. Both of them are friends off the ice, and it is a rivalry game on the ice, no doubt about it. We're talking about Monday night varsity girls hockey, Darien, New Canaan, right here at the Darien Ice House. DAF Media will be streaming that game for you, so make sure to tune in to what should be a very entertaining hockey game, if recent history is any indication.
Yeah, if you want to call the game 1-0 right now, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know who'll have the one. You could see a low-scoring game.
Certainly.
You could see a 0-0 game. They've played those as well in the past. It's probably a sure thing that it'll be a close game. Two very, very talented teams, and a game worth watching if you have the time.
Yep, Darien able to get the better of New Canaan last year. They won all 3 of their matchups.
Yeah, you know, every team around here had something to celebrate.
Vandenbroek, and excuse me, Dan, and that is a goal.
I think that's the second time it was Vandenbroek to Niffen, right?
Vandenbroek to Niffen, that's right. Vandenbroek.
Jamie's been tinkering around with the lines a bit the last week, trying to find a little bit more offense and matching up the really good passers with the really good shooters. And that line is a new one as of a couple days ago, and it's produced several goals tonight and some really nice assists. Really good defense there by Stein. We talked about her goal and her offensive capabilities, but that was a really, really strong, mature play, breaking up a 2-on-1. We have a Ridgefield penalty coming up here. A nice trip to try to prevent another goal. I think that's a penalty that the coaches will say, I'll take that to prevent the breakaway. While we have a minute here, Damien, I was curious. I've seen a lot of DAF media in the summer and in the fall. We see soccer, we see football, we see hockey now, but a lot of other things.
We did 5 concerts in the last week and a half, holiday concerts at Darien High School in the auditorium there. And of course, last spring we did the Darien Memorial Day Parade. And we have done some Darien YMCA House Basketball Championship games, kind of fun. And of course, you and I, the last time we were together was for the state championship in girls hockey, Darien Suffield, up at Bennett Rink, which is as you and I were talking off air about Bennett Rink, just a really nice classic old barn. Great sight lines, great stands. That was a lot of fun. So yes, we have done a number of other. It was Bellissimo scoring that goal. Yeah, 9. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was Kate Bellissimo on the assist from Shea Vandenbroek.
Well, I can't take a goal away from Kate, especially after I made fun of her dancing out there earlier. Sorry about that, Kate.
Yeah, sorry. It was Bellissimo from Vandenbroek on the 7th goal for the Blue Wave. 2:56 remaining. But yeah, no, thanks for bringing that up. We have done some non-sports related events, and it's worked out very well. We, of course, did the annual Turkey Bowl high school football game between Darien and New Canaan, and had during the game over 3,500 concurrent views.
I was one of them.
And I want to thank you for a couple of your texts to me complimenting the broadcast.
My favorite thing of that game was the sideline reporters. They were one from New Canaan, one from Darien. They were spectacular.
Yeah, and we actually did a co-op. New Canaan High School has a very good production program, and that's a goal, another goal by Darien. And I believe that was number 21, Kit Eriks, with the goal on the far post. She puts it in, and Darien is up 8-1. But yeah, we did a co-op broadcast essentially with Darien High School students, New Canaan High School students, and they have a great production program in their school system there, and it worked out very well. And the views on that game continue to grow. We've got over 18,000, which we're very happy about. Approaching the 2-minute mark in this one as the time is ticking off the clock, and Darien in front comfortably, 8-1. And as you alluded to earlier in the period, as Darien sets its sights on Monday's clash against rival New Canaan, the Wave continues to play hard here in the remaining seconds of this one.
Yeah, and you might question, with a lead like this, maybe they should let up a little bit. And it's really difficult if you're a player. It's hard to turn on and turn off intensity. And the coach's coach. The second your skates touch the ice, you're a hockey player. I don't care what the score is.
And here comes Ridgefield on the breakaway. And a nice stop by Kreppen as Julia Zangre, the sophomore, skates in, and she is denied by Kreppen, who hasn't seen a lot of action in this game.
So we talked earlier about that.
Yep.
You sit there for 15 minutes, there's nothing going on, and then all of a sudden there's a breakaway.
Yep.
And I tell you that the technique Hallie used there to cut off the angle and to make that a relatively easy save, that's not easy to do, and it's certainly not easy to do when you didn't have any advance warning that it was coming. Great job by Kreppen there.
.3 seconds remaining in this one. Face off in the Ridgefield zone. 8-1 Blue Wave.
Yeah, their focus here, obviously, for Darien in the final minute of the game is don't let up a goal, right? You owe your goaltender. We had one goal scored there early in the game when she was defenseless. Let's keep it to 1. And you can see the defensive pressure here that they'll put to just keep this puck down in that end as long as they can.
So we are now under 15 seconds remaining. And the Blue Wave is going to improve to 3-0. Their next game against New Canaan. Ridgefield, meanwhile, will drop to 1-1-1. How about that? Ones across the board. That'll do it. 8-1 Darien wins. And Dan Toscano, let me get your final thoughts here before we say goodbye.
I'll tell you what I think. I thought it was a complete effort. Offensively, they moved the puck well. They skated well. They moved well without the puck. Defensively, they just shut down the Ridgefield team and didn't really give them much of an opportunity. Coach Tropsa will say, we played okay. But his standards are far higher than mine. And again, he's looking forward to Monday where they're going to have to put out max effort if they want to have a chance to win that game.
I want to thank you so much, Dan Toscano, for joining us again, hopping on this broadcast. I know it won't be your last for DAF Media. I want to thank you very much. And again, Darien wins 8-1. This has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Again, our production crew, shout-outs, Aiden Maniscalco, Sam Cragen, Chris Eggs-Benedict, Graydon Overbeck, Thomas Kiernan, and Katie Duggan, who did a terrific job on our main camera in this girls varsity hockey game.
How the heck are you going to get her down from there?
We're going to get her down. We're going to get her down now. There she is up there dancing. But we're going to say goodnight. And Darien again wins 8-1. Blue Wave girls hockey team improves to 3-0. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Take care.